What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a mind-tastic day today. So, in the last episode, we worked on this massive storage system for the industrial district. We got in the cactus, the sugarcane, and all of the mob drops in here. Now, since then, I have done some resource gathering, and I have also dug out an area down here. Pretty massive area. This over here is actually built up because there is a slime chunk here. I think you can kind of hear them behind the wall or something right now. But yeah, so I had to build that up to level 40 so that they would not spawn there, but they should not be able to spawn anywhere else down here. But what we're going to be doing today is actually putting in a, let's see, am I facing the right way? Should be over here. Yes, over here. We are going to be putting in kind of a decorative piece to go down here underneath this. And, I've got a whole lot of resources that I have gathered. We are going to need all of these shulker boxes here. So we got a whole lot of shulker boxes, that we're going to be using items from to make this little decorative area. So, whole bunch of good stuff. You can pause the video and look at the different items I have here. We're probably going to be doing cut clips most of this episode, because there's a lot that I need to get done in that area down there. But, we're going to go ahead and get it started. What I'm going to do is cover this whole ground here with grass and kind of, cut out a little area for something special that I'm wanting to do. Alright, I got a little roughed out shape here that I kind of like. Back here is where the wall will start, so I didn't put no blocks there. And it looks like a slime just spawned right there. Huh. How interesting. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Sir, get out of here. But yeah, so if that's the only thing spawning here, that's not the biggest deal, honestly. But, anyway, I have this little area here kind of cracked out, going all the way down, and then it kind of goes into an opening, goes that way and goes this way. We're going to have a river here. So it's going to come out of the walls, there, and then I think it's going to lead out that way. I've kind of built this up a little bit. I don't like this hard edge here, so we'll have to figure something out for that. And I have to figure out what's going on with that slime there, but anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring this up because this whole floor here is going to come up. I'm going to put in some coarse dirt along with some gravel, kind of mix it in here, and just kind of do a randomness, I guess, pattern going on here for underneath the water. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to put this in, and then I'm going to come back with water, probably ice, break it and place it all throughout here, and get this water creek, whatever you want to call it, started. So I kind of made this a little bit deeper. I think that was kind of necessary. It really just didn't make any sense for all of this to be the same height. So what we're doing now is we're going to be putting in some ice and breaking it to make some water. We want to make these full water sources here. And I'm going to have to make sure that they all fill in correctly, which it looks like it. I am starting from over here, though, because I want to get all of this full sources first before I start putting them in at this level, which we can do now. So I'm going to just kind of do a checkered pattern here on the sides and just fill that in, and it'll slowly fill itself in to a certain extent. And then we'll have to come back, we'll place in some more, and hopefully it'll fill itself up a little bit more. Yeah, so looks like it's working pretty well this way. So I'm going to just keep doing this. We'll do the whole section all the way down through there and all the way over here. When I get done with that, we'll come back and we are going to start working on some height variation here. So it looks like we got it all filled in. Now it's looking nice. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Next up, we are going to do the height variation like I was talking about. And this just kind of consists of just placing down some grass blocks and seeing if it looks okay where it's at or whatever, you know. Why did I not place this down first? There we go. Yeah, so I kind of just started placing blocks and just kind of just did it in a weird pattern because obviously the world gen is randomized. So, well, to an extent, I should say. But yeah, so we're just going to be placing in these blocks here, doing the same thing. If it looks like, oh, this needs to come up some more, then we can kind of just come down through here, do something kind of like this, and then we'll fill in all of this, and that will be the next layer. And we'll just keep on doing that until we're kind of happy with the height of the grass, or the hill, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so we'll just keep doing that. Get it to where we think it looks good. We can come down here and look. I think it should still go up, probably another one. And then also I think that needs to have a block there. So we need to have a block there. Put a torch here. Then we can do the same thing here. Bring this up. Maybe not quite that close. And do it like that. That's a little, yeah, it's too straight there. So we'll fix that. And we'll place these in, and then we can put some torches up here and check it out. But I think this is probably going to be a pretty good height for it. Yeah, I like something like that. That's a pretty decent height. I like that. And then like some of this down here can be flush. This can be flush here, but then like maybe right here, this will come up to like this point, and then we'll have this come out to, we'll say here, and then it'll come back over and run this way, and then we can bring this one just one height up instead of having it those two heights. Do it like this, or the three heights, sorry. We'll do it like this, place a torch down, take a look at it. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Maybe it could use another block here, and then maybe put a block there, put one there, put one there. Place in a torch. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. This one's a little bit bigger of an island, so I'm gonna have a little bit more to do over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, build up these areas here, these little hills, and then we're gonna do the walls, this wall and this wall. There we go. So I've kind of got this to my liking, how I think it looks good. You know, I've went back over it a couple times, and I'm sure I'll keep doing the same thing. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to take a break from that, and we are going to do the walls. So the reason I wanted to do the floor first and to leave this strip is so that I didn't waste bricks and other materials putting them back here where you wouldn't see it. So I wanted to get the flooring down and the hills done first. Then I can come back with this stone, fill in the areas that we're not going to be able to see, and that way I won't waste a bunch of materials. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side here, which won't take too long. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in some blocks, kind of randomize it a little bit, and fix up the side and make it look a little better. A little better than just stone and cobblestone and andesite and all that mess. So I'm going to finish filling this in, and then we're going to work on the wall. So for the wall, I am going to be using 3 different blocks. I'm going to be using bricks, granite, and polished granite. And what I'm going to do is kind of the same method that I've been doing with everything else, and we're just going to kind of randomize this, right? So I'm going to put some of these down here on my bar. I want it to be mostly brick, so I'm going to put more brick down here. Looks like I need to go back up there and grab some because I had sat it down to pick up some stone. So let's grab a little bit more brick. I don't remember where it said. There it is. Okay, so we've got 4 brick in there. Let's do 5 brick. We'll do 1 polished, and then we'll do 3 regular granite. There we go. So how I do this, if you haven't seen it before, is I literally just hit the right button, or the right click, and I just keep on hitting my spin wheel like this. And this just kind of randomizes everything for me and gets it to how, you know, it doesn't look like I placed it like that. So that is kind of how I do that. Sometimes you will get a bunch of the same materials, so if you don't like how it ends up looking, you can go back and change some stuff out. But this is kind of how I want to do it. So I'm going to just run down through here and do this to all of these walls. And hopefully it looks really good, look kind of randomized here. And we'll come back and keep on moving on. All right, there is the walls. We got the walls in, and I actually did end up putting polished granite in 2 different slots in my inventory down there. But what I'm thinking is we have this wall like that and this wall like that, but these walls over here are going to be different. Now, I do want to put vines in here, but as you can see, the amount of vines that are in my inventory right now is all that I currently have. So we're just going to like sparsely put these throughout. I do want these to pretty much fully overtake this wall though at some point. So we're gonna put some in here for now, what we've got in our inventory, but I do have some more that are growing up at the top of the industrial district for now, just temporarily. I do want to make sure that I get some of these all the way up there at the top, though, and do the same thing to the other side over here. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go with you guys on this. I do need to come up here and grab some bone meal. Bone meal, perfect. All right, so we got to kind of spruce this area up, right? Like it just looks bad. So we need to get some tall grass in here, some regular grass. We're going to get rid of the flowers. We really don't care for the flowers. But what I'm going to do is just go through everywhere here on one side, just kind of bone meal all of it. And then I'm going to come back, break some break some grass, and break some of the flowers, grow some grass taller, stuff like that. So basically it's going to look like this for now, but we don't want it that overgrown. So I am going to trim this back just a little bit and just kind of, you know, make it look a little nicer, but we don't want any of the flowers in here. I feel like flowers just kind of throws everything off, and I really just don't like them. So we're going to be taking those out. Sorry if you like the flowers. We will eventually make a flower farm. It'll be just for you guys. But yes, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing to the other area over there. Also, though, what we want to do, I'm going to finish taking out these few flowers and a couple of these grass blocks here. Not grass blocks, but I guess grass. And then there's something else that I want to do. We are getting some pretty decent flowers though, so that's awesome. Alright, so we'll say that that's good for now. I'll probably come back and tweak it. But we want to put in some dark oak logs. So we want to have some dark oak logs like this, kind of looking like a tree's falling down or whatever. We probably have one laying like this way, like this, maybe hanging off the side there, and then maybe it actually fell and then broke like that. Then we can have another one over here that's about that big, and we just want to kind of put these not all over the place, but in some areas. We want it to look, you know, kind of like this has been overgrown, right? So we're going to do that, and yeah, so I think that's probably good. Next up, we want to put in some mushrooms. Now, I don't know how this is going to be affected by the lighting. The lighting could make these just pop off, but it's going to do what it's going to do, right? So we'll put them down. If they stay, they stay. If they don't, then they don't. But I'm thinking probably 1 to 2 of the colors at each ones of these, so something like that. And then maybe this one over here has just brown mushrooms, so something like that I think looks good. We also want to come in here and break up this ground a little bit. We want to put some coarse dirt in here. We don't want everything just to be grass. We want to put some dirt, or coarse dirt. I would put dirt, but can't really put dirt beside grass blocks, because it's going to turn into grass, right? So you can't really do that. So what I'm going to do is just come through here in certain areas. I'm not going to do a whole lot of this. Just a little bit to kind of break the eye up from the grass to the coarse dirt here, and kind of just give it a little bit more of a good feeling here. So We're going to do that. I also need to run up there and grab my shovel so we can do that really quick. If I don't have it on me, I do have it on me actually. All right, so take the shovel, and I want to make some path blocks right here close to the water, right? So maybe occasionally we'll go back one, but wherever there is water, there needs to be a path block. It's just because it's kind of muddy looking, and I just think it makes sense, right? Just makes sense to me anyway. So we'll do something like this, and we'll have these like this, and then some spots we will mix in, maybe have coarse dirt here, and then maybe we'll have a coarse dirt here, and then maybe we will even also mix in some gravel. So maybe we'll have some gravel on these areas too. We're also going to put gravel in areas like this. I'm thinking if we do the gravel, majority of it should be on the bottom level here and not up at the top level. So we might have one piece here, and then we might have a piece like way over here or something like that, but not too much gravel up at the top, just cause that's more where it's actually grass, a grass area, right? So we'll do something like that. What else do we have in here? We have I think that's about it. The other thing that I'm wanting to put in, I'm just kind of just showing you guys all the stuff that I'm wanting to do. That way I can just do it off camera. Alright, so where are you at? Where are you at? We need the jungle leaves. And we also need jack-o'-lanterns. Yes, so this is how we're going to be doing the lighting. So, like, we got a torch here, but I really don't want torches, right? So we're going to have probably a jack-o'-lantern and then one of the jungle leaves there, so we can get rid of this torch, and maybe we can have another one over here. I just kind of want to have some hidden lighting in this area, right? And some of this grass and stuff will break it up so you can't actually see it. We just need to make sure that all of this is mob proof, and I can only do that by like kind of AFKing around this area and figuring out exactly what's mob proof and what's not. But what I'm gonna do is just literally go through this whole area here, placing in some hidden lighting, and fixing up the area kind of like we did here, doing the same thing over there. And then once we get done with that, we're going to come back. Hopefully, it looks like these vines have grown in a good bit, so I'll probably go place some down on that wall so those can grow also. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead with that. I'm gonna keep moving with this, and also we'll probably have some areas that have leaves like this, you know, kind of built up. I think that'll look good too. So let me continue with this, and then we'll come right back. There we go. Check it out. This is looking great. This is looking great. So I put some of the dead bushes in there. Also put some vines on the logs. Did I put vines on those up there? I think I did actually. But yeah, so this thing is coming together pretty well. I've got this whole place pretty much organized up here. I am going to put a vine like here though, because I don't see anywhere. Okay, I did put some. All right, cool. But yeah, so this place is all lit up now. The next thing that we need to do is we need to make some seagrass. Yeah, so I'm thinking that we just put seagrass pretty much all over the place. I think the more the better, really, for the seagrass. But we do need to put in some lily pads also, and this is a good bit of seagrass. So I think I will just go through here and kind of just like run through this and just punch little areas, kind of like this, just to break it up just a hair. You know, I don't want too much of this stuff here. But I think it's going to look really, really good with all of the seagrass and the lily pads that we're going to put in. So I'm going to just put some lily pads over this place, just kind of like spread them out and place them in and play a little lily pad game to see if I can land on the lily pad. Just kidding. But yeah, so I think this is going to look awesome. We pretty much got all of it done, really, besides doing that wall, this wall, and working with the cave that's going to be over there, working with this, and then working with a little waterfall over there. So I think that's what we're going to work on next. I do have a good bit of items for that. over in this chest here and also in this chest. So we're going to be using all of those. I do need to clean up my inventory a little bit. We do also need to grab some gravel as well, as we want to put that in there. Trying to put all of this stuff up. I've got so much stuff right now. Anything else? We'll throw that in there. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so we want to grab some cobblestone, some slabs, some walls, some of this mossy cobble, mossy stairs, mossy walls. We want some andesite stairs, andesite walls, and slabs. Yes, so I think that's probably a good portion of stuff here. Also gravel, that's right. Grab some gravel. Okay, so to do these sides over here, we'll start with this one because it's a little bit smaller. But I am going to need to tear out the majority of this, and I want to make sure that I get everything that's being shown here. And we're also going to put some regular stone in here as well. We just kind of want to mix up this wall a little bit and then put some vines on it, just like we did the other one. But what we're basically going to do is just come in here, place random blocks all over the place, you know, just kind of make it look really random here. There we go, and then we'll come in with some cobblestone. We'll throw some cobblestone in some random spots, just like that. And then we can grab some gravel, and we'll put gravel in random spots as well. We kind of have to place these differently because they can fall, right? And then we want to place in some of this mossy cobble. Put some of this in different places. I can't place anything down there. There we go. Place some of that in there. Place some maybe here and here. And then we can come back with some regular stone and place in some regular stone in all of the places that we didn't put previously. Let's break this really fast and we'll break that. Go boom, boom, gravel, stone. And then it's going to be kind of like this, right? But we do want to make sure, oops, didn't mean to break that one. We do want to make sure that we get it all the way up to that area up there. So I need to break some of this as well. We need to get rid of this coal. We don't want the coal in there. We don't want that in there. Yeah, so this is basically what I'm going to do on this side all the way down. Once we get done with that, we're going to tackle that side over there because it's going to be a little bit different. And boom, there we go. Looking good, looking good. I put some vines up there also. And one thing that I forgot, rocks. We need rocks. So I'll put down a bunch of rocks. Trying to not do it too much. I think I do need to take some of them out. Like, I feel like this one's too much. I feel like maybe that one. Yeah, so I might have to come back through here and kind of like change it up just a little bit and make sure that I'm not putting too much of a certain blocks, you know. So like I think that right there already made that a lot better. Maybe we take some of these out. We'll take that one out. Some of these that are way up here really don't even need to be there. I'll keep that one. And let's take out this one and this one. But yeah, so kind of just putting stuff in different places, you know, trying to make it look kind of cool, look good. We'll take that one out. We don't need that one there. Let's take out this one and this one. Yep. Here we go. All right, cool. And we'll place one right there. Just for fun. Just for fun. We'll take that one away. We'll take that one away. I didn't mean to break that, but that's okay. All right, awesome. So we got that wall done. That's all looking good. Now we've got to work on that wall over there. And this wall is going to be a little bit different, right? So what I'm wanting to happen is I'm wanting there to be a waterfall here. Okay, so I think what we should do is kind of figure out exactly how this waterfall is going to come in. I say that it just come down just a couple blocks, so maybe the opening for this area is up here and the water flows over right here. It is kind of open back here. Let's try to fill this in a little bit. I don't know why like it's like that. Oh, it's just a cave. Okay. That's fine because we're about to make a cave. Okay, so there we go, something like that. Then we'll fill in these back blocks, and then we'll have the water just like flow over something like this and come down like that. I think that will work and look great. So I'm gonna work on this wall, kind of get it looking like that one over there, maybe put in some kind of cave system going on, and then we'll move on from there. Alright guys, so it was lightning and I came up here and check it out. There's the skeleton horse. Holy crap. I haven't seen these guys in forever. I really kind of want to name tag one of them, but I'm afraid if I leave, they're going to despawn. I don't have a name tag, but that is awesome. I haven't seen these guys in so long. Check that out. What you doing, buddy? Look at him. Can I just hit the skeleton? I just want to hit the skeleton. Yes. Hello, dude. Hey, check it out. Hey, hey, hey. I've been hit a lot, but it's okay. Check that out. That is awesome. That is awesome. I had to take some screenshots. But I don't have any name tags. I think I'm gonna run over to the base and try to grab some name tags and see if I can get some of these guys. Alright guys, we just got back. I don't have any more rockets, but I do have some name tags here. And hopefully they're still here. They are, sweet. Okay, so I would like to get all 4 of them. But I don't know if that's possible, and I only see 3 now. But that's fine. As long as I at least get 1, I'm good with that. Okay, you are name tagged, so stay name tagged. You, sir, need to die. Let's get him. I don't know what happened to the other guy. Oh, he's in there. No, I didn't mean to hit the horse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop hitting me. No, you turd. Okay, sir, you have got to go. Yeah, you're gonna be caught on fire. Yeah, I learned from the last guy. Perfect. All right, sweet. So I do want to put them in here because I don't know if like daytime messes them up like regular mobs or not. But we are going to put them in here, and I've got some fence gates. We'll do that, and then I've got some leads. So let's grab these guys and let's bring them in there. And that's just a little something extra for the episode there. I think that's kind of cool. I haven't seen these guys in forever, and I was actually asking about them on stream the other day. I was like, do they even exist anymore? I want to eventually make a zoo, and I want to use these guys in there as well. There we go. And let's just, I guess, put them in the corner. Can we do that? Put you, sir, there. And you, sir, and ma'am, or I'm really not sure on the genders, but that's okay. And you guys can go there. Perfect. Awesome. It's freaking sweet. I love it. I love it. Okay, we got to get back to what we was doing here. So I'm gonna sleep and stuff, get some more rockets, and then we're going to go check out that cave area down there. Alright, just getting rid of some trash there. So let's go down here and check it out. And there we go. So we got like a little cave with a waterfall. I think that's really cool. It's also not spawnable. We got a little bit of hidden lighting back in there, and right there. And then we got some like slabs in here, waterlogged slabs and stairs. We've got some walls coming down. It's looking good. And I kind of just mix up the material. I'll put some vines on this, and they'll probably drape over this, which will be really, really cool. And also the other thing that I did was this over here. I just kind of extended this downward here and got the water kind of flowing in here in whichever directions and stuff. But we need to work on this next, and then that's pretty much going to do it for down here. So let me work on this. So the idea I have here is for this to be like bars here, and it's kind of like a drainage system, so these blocks won't be here and the water just flows over to the side. And I want it to just go down far enough to where if you're standing right here, you can't see what it is, right? So we're just going to kind of do our randomized block placing here that doesn't seem so randomized, but it is randomized, I promise you. And we're just going to do this for all of the sides all the way down. And then we're going to have the water come and flow over the edge and kind of have bars in our face so that you can't get through it. I guess you could if you went into swim mode, but yeah, it's just more of a design thing. It's not really like supposed to be functioning, right? But yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and fill all of this in here, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the floor, and then we are going to put the bars in and let the water flow over and see how this thing looks. And there we go. So we got the water in. The walls are all built up here. Let's just get up here. There we go. And I need to make these iron bars. So let's get up here and let's make some iron bars. Or chains, whatever they're called. I always say it wrong. Whatever. Don't get mad at me. Alright, let's just make a bunch of these guys. Perfect. And we're going to use these. So hopefully this turns out the way I want it to. We're going to see though. Yep, we want it straight up like that. And we'll do the same thing here. Let's break this guy. I forgot that none of my tools are in the right spot anymore. Here we go. We'll do the same thing here. Just like that. And then we'll do the same thing here. Just like this. And can I hit that? I can. And it does look like it connects. So that's cool. And then we're going to break these. And it's just kind of like the bars are right there, right? And then we could also actually do something like this. And have the slabs come in to kind of hold it in place. And then we could waterlog these slabs, right? So that it still flows over. So we'll waterlog, and waterlog. And then you can see that it still flows over the edge. I guess you can fit through it, but hey, it's not a big deal. But then it just goes down there to nothing, right? And it's just kind of like a chained in area. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a system for the water to not get over a certain height, you know, something like that. Engineering stuff, you know, don't worry about it. All right, but that is the room down here, guys. I think this looks absolutely awesome. I'm gonna do one more thing for this episode, and then we're gonna come back and take a look at this as a grand whole. But this is looking awesome. Let me go do one more thing, and we're gonna finish it up from there. Woo! There we go. Awesome. So I went ahead and redid this and redid these. These are actually stairs here on the sides. The only full blocks are on this in the centers, and then I have the jack-o'-lanterns underneath some gray carpet. And yeah, this goes all the way down. I did originally have the polished granite in here and on the walls, but it just didn't look right. It looked too cluttered, so I took that out, replaced those for bricks, and I think it looks a lot better. But yeah, guys, we got, oh, that kind of scared me. We got all of this down here done. It is looking absolutely fantastic. We got some bats going on down here, but that's all right. Yeah, so I know the walls up here and everything ain't done, but we still got a bunch of hoppers and stuff to do as we put farms up. And we'll have to fill in these areas here with something, which we could actually probably do pretty soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm really excited for this. Let's take that out because that's not supposed to be there. I'm really excited for this. I think it looks awesome. And I hope you guys feel the same about it. I really just like having this open so you can kind of see down in there. I did think about putting glass. I don't know. I feel like glass kind of takes away from the dangerous aspect of it. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments. If there's something else that I should add or something I should take away or something like that, just let me know down in those comments in that comment section. God, I'm messing my words up. It's really late. But yeah, so I hope you like it. I really like it. But that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. I mean, this is actually taking me a good while here. So this video is supposed to go out today, but it's not going to. It's going out tomorrow because of work issues. But I'm going to go ahead, end this off here and go edit this video, and then hopefully it should be on time tomorrow, which I don't see why it shouldn't. But you never know. You never know. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. But that's going to do it, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am out.